First offering on its way. Good crowd on hand as the first pitch tonight is taken for ball one. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. 1-1, here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Pitts. He's got it one away. So striding in, Andres Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high. Missed with a slider. One out, nobody on. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be two bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Coming to the plate now, Lewis Heck. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Runners are at first and third, one away.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop. Here now the 2-2. This is foul right side. Bouncer down the line. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Digging in now for the Brewers, Justin Smoke, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Jesse Pitts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Jay. He can't get there as it falls in. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Up next for the Rays, Wes Wunsch, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Now at the plate, Connor Pitts. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch. 4-1. And he misses again, 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Smoke is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Jay to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Standing in, Boof Bobo, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now that's popped up. Garcia has a play. And the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, number 8,
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yasmani Grandal.
Right over the middle, knee high. And he lays off for ball one. Yeah, has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball two.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jeff Pitts.
And leading off for the Rays, the shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. A ball and a strike.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
ready to deliver the 1-2. Still 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Right fielder, John Pitt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Bowyer in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. So coming to the plate, Sammy Pitts.
Left fielder, Sammy Pitt.
First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch popped up. Smoke is there. And that retires the side. Into the box, Alfonso Garcia.
Leading off for the Brewers, second baseman, Alfonso.
Here's
Garcia.
the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
And he fouls this one off. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
How about it?
In now is John Jay. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andres Cruz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now in the box, Tony Whiteman.
And leading off for the Rays, first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Popped him up. Smoke waits on it. 1 out. Ready for another chance. Jesse Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers. Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Two and 0 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
2-1 to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. A full count to the Rays center fielder. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bowyer in foul ground, and that's going to land foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Striding in once again, Lewis Heck. He singled his last time up.
Designated hitter, Lewis.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Heck, he's one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. 1-1 to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A high fastball is in there. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Popped him up. 1 is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Justin Smoke. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. The windup and the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can out.
Meanwhile now, this ball, and he is into second with a 2-out double. Stepping in and ready for first pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-1 home. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle to his right. Hits. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Connor Pitts. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Jeremy Pitt.
First pitch on its way. Up around the face. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That one's in there, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jeremy Pitts becomes out number 2 this inning. Now here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Settling in now, Darren Bowyer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. In there, strike 2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pitts moves over. 2 gone. So digging in now, Alfonso Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jeff Pitts.
And leading off for the Rays, the shortstop.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, John Pitts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And a fastball just a bit high. And he falls behind now, 2-0. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
There's ball 4.
The left field, number 3. Sammy Fitz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Takes a curveball right on the corner. Pitts, a 22-year-old, most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this should be.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Digging in, Tony Whiteman.
First baseman, number 10, Tony Whiteman.
First pitch on its way. High fastball is in there. This one's down to third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Very weakly on the ground. Ready with the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
1.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One-0 count. Here it is. 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now a ball line softly down the left field line. Foul. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Missed with a slider.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
High in the air out to center field. On the move is Jay. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, John Jay. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. High in the air down the right field line. Pitts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Andres Cruz. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Pitch is popped up. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Standing in as the potential tying run, Lewis Heck. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Sliders in for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the hard row 17 inches.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. 3-0 now. Justin Smoak would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it is. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. Chopped to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Connor hits.
And leading off for the Rays, second baseman, Connor Pitts.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Ready once again, Jeremy Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-1. He's in there for the second strike. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Jay looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in once again, Bobo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Over to Smoak at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Jeff Pitts. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 18, Grady Howard. This change for the Rays. Now playing third base.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Smoak. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Howry, a native Texan. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Smoke waiting on the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Pitts takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Darren Bowyer. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
The 2-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Clinton Swan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready for another chance, John Pitts. 0-1 with a run scored thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line hard. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Bogarts has it. And there's one away. Ready to take his axe again, Sammy Pitts, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tony Whitenack. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
3-2 now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mark Hawley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Mark Hawley.
Next for Milwaukee, Lorenzo Cain. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Bounce to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alfonso Garcia.
Alfonso Garcia.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And quickly there are 2 away. In now is John Jay. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of wrecking.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Digging in now for the Brewers, Andres Cruz. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right here. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Another full count offering on its way. Popped him up. Bobo has a play, and that ends the inning. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jesse Pitts. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Number 1.
Up next for the Rays, Wes Wunsch. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Pitts stands at second with no outs. Three and 1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Another full count pitch home. Skied down the left field line. Kane on the move. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So coming to the plate, Connor Pitts.
Connor Pitt.
First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jeremy Pitts.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1-0 the count. Into the corner and slicing foul. That's taken up and in for ball 2. Into right field. That's a base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Striding into the box, Booth Bobo.
Patrick Bobo.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the first pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-2. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and foul, though it had the home run distance. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Keeping particularly close tabs on it. Once more, a throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. And again a throw. And the runner back. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Too high, ball 3.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And he got him. Antoine Jefferson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Antoine Jefferson.
Striding in to start the 9th, Lewis Heck, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Designated hitter, Lewis Heck.
First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Jefferson, once a Minnesota Twin. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
Boy, he went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So striding forward now, Justin Smoke, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Brewers down to their final strike. Fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Milwaukee, good night. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because